and see much cheaper prices to much more expensive prices. So, that machine, it was roughly around a $400 machine.
And it's well worth $400.
Yes, absolutely. It will pay for itself. And again, if you're looking in the long run of it, and also another key thing that's important to realize is that when you go shopping, for most females out there do know that when you buy in bulk, you're going to pay much cheaper when you buy in bulk. So when you do buy in bulk, you can always buy in bulk, going to Costco's or Safeway or these kind of stores, and whatever's extra, you take it and you put it up and you do this process to it because you know what's coming, what's going to go down in the long run, and it will pay off for you. So it's important that you're saving money because you're buying in bulk, and with the extra, if you got a garden, okay, you can get your crops out your garden, what's left over, instead of going in the trash can, boom, you throw it in the dehydrated, and you just put it up. That's it. It's something put up, okay? So these things play out.
Okay. Any more questions for anybody? Please, man. Like again, this brother have a way, for us to compress food, put them in these backpacks on that day, and then from those, preparing themselves spiritually and physically to flee when it's necessary, whether it's the wilderness or America, whatever it is. Like I said, the scripture says, "Be as pilgrims upon the earth." So we're never at home. Any day, that door can be knocked down. You guys seen the MTV? You guys see the MTV commercial when they knock on the door and bring the family out. We don't want that to happen to us. That's the commercial. Or when they're on the trains and they pull people off the trains with machine guns, the military. We don't want that to happen to us. So by all means, we must be proactive and prepare ourselves, man. So, I mean, we give you a few minutes. If anybody have any questions regarding that or scriptures, you can just ask. And then if not, of course, we love you and shalom out.
If you don't mind, bring up to the people and let them know that food stores in America are at their lowest right now.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Talk about it.
For you don't realize right now in the States, you can Google this information or you can YouTube this information that the food stores are at their lowest that they've ever been since the years of the Depression. Okay, they know this, and this information had came out amongst the higher people that if there was to be a crisis in America in this age, that it will be a terrible time. It will be an extremely terrible time because of the food stores are extremely low. The crops have they're at their minimum. They're very low. So
that's scripture too.
This is critical. This is extremely critical. We're trying to bring this information to you people. If you know someone else that is not watching this, if you can please get this information out to them and just blow this information up, because I mean, if for some people that can't afford a dehydrator like this or a cheaper one, I mean, people could come together, okay, and chip in and order one, because they have on the internet you can you could purchase dehydrated foods. There's websites that they'll be more than happy to sell you these dehydrated foods, but it's extremely expensive. You can't. It's too much. It's not worth it. It's better if a couple families come together and put their finances together and get a machine like this and take advantage of it, because we know what's about to go down. We know what's about to go down, and you know what's about to go down. So spread this news out there to whomever you can, okay? Because something's going to come through with with knowing this. Okay.
Earlier we read about the meats. Well, you know how they would take away the meat from us. Are they doing it already through biological, chemical? You know, some people say warfare by poisoning animals with or shooting them up with all kinds of chemicals like steroids. Can you kind of like talk about that? Anything you have any knowledge on that, understanding on that? I don't want to put you on the spot, Ahch.
Yeah. As we know, there's a lot of unhealthy meats out there. We heard of mad cow disease, you know, which is a couple years back, but with what they're pumping up these cows with, it ain't nothing good. You really want to stay away from these things, and we want to cleanse our bodies of these chemicals, okay? And knowing that also behind the scenes there's GMOs out there, genetically modified organisms, that's secretly sweeping the nation, okay? And if we could get our families and our loved ones and come into this understanding of this thing and break off from these foods that are killing our people, okay? And this is engineered for this purpose. It is straight engineered for this purpose, for us to consume all these chemicals and this mass production of chicken, okay? It's for all you that are, you know, running a KFC and what have you, whatever, or just going to the grocery store and picking you up chicken. You know, if you was to do some research and understand that, you know, what is being done to this chicken, okay? The mass production to produce a chicken, you know, it's horrific to come into this kind of understanding. But to make a long story short, if we could get away from that, okay, and find different alternatives for eating, okay, and because there's a lot of chemicals out there that you don't know about that is pumped into this meat.
Those chips in the bag had GM.
Yeah, the MSG, monosodium glutamate. It's terrible, okay, and that's laced in a lot of food, and people think it's a good thing. It's a neurotoxin, and this neurotoxin it destroys your brain. It's like fluoride. It straight destroys your brain, okay. All of these ailments wouldn't be, okay, if it was for people to come into this understanding. You can heal yourself just from your diet, just from what you eat. Just from what you stop eating, you can heal yourself, okay? And you got to come into this understanding. And I don't know what else to say. Unless if there's any other questions somebody want to bring out, but
that's why Quab don't eat meat.
We had some porky beans last night.
That's why Quab don't eat meat. He don't touch the flesh.
But we want to thank, if we have any other questions, that's it. We're going to close out. And it's not only for Israel, this is for all nations, you know what I mean? Jews and Gentiles, you know, we putting this message out there, man. You know what I mean? You know, that something's about to go down big, and the Most High is about to bring it, okay? And we just trying to make awareness to the people, you know what I mean? We're not trying to stop it. We can't stop it. It's already written. But we just want to make the people aware and our people to be proactive. Scripture says that the Jews wait for a sign, meaning that we got to get hit in the back of our head with a gun in order to wake up. And a lot of times by then, it's too late. So,
let's not get pistol whipped.
Yeah, let's not get pistol whipped. So with that, we're going to sign out. Israel, we love you. All praises to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And yeah, we give you a couple seconds if you have any other questions that you want to ask any of us.
Because in a minute I'm gonna go into this deeper, like in a week when I'm next on. I'm gonna go into this fully, and show you exactly the plan, and they've been running the same plan all the way back from before Moses. They've been running the same plan on us, and food is the weapon.
That's right.
To get you to do whatever it is that they want you to do.
Come on, scoot up.
Food is the weapon for it.
Scoot up, Clarence.
So,
It's hard to see the back.
Yeah, we're trying to give y'all time for some questions to put together. If you go into Josephus, you'll learn and see what our people went through in 70 AD. Okay, there's no new thing under the sun. Okay, and how they use these techniques. Okay, to bring our people down. And one of the major weapons was to starve us out. Okay, so don't get caught. Don't get caught unprepared. So that's why we're going through this right now, and this is extremely important information. And we really hope that you spread this information to someone you know, so we could get this news out as quick as possible, so we could be there for one another.
yeah, because it's coming. It's coming, and they know that most of our people, even though people might be poor, whatnot, they haven't been starving. They haven't been starving. So they know that this is a great weapon to use against our people. So hopefully everybody take heed to this and get prepared. You know what I'm saying? Stop going to KFC and McDonald's and all that stuff, because you straight eating poison. Expensive poison that doesn't do anything for you. So with that, you see there's no more questions. Truth Seekers 313, Truth Music, got to put that out there. We did the 4th video for that today, called Ride, featuring B Lawson and your boy Quab. So definitely, Truth Music, the Truth Movement, we steadily coming with it. So check us out on Facebook, King Israel, Kenyan Ahch Wilkerson. So check that out.
No doubt.
Truth Seekers, we out.
Got salute, family. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.